last year was your first year back in an assistant on-court role after being in the operations side for a while. What was that like for you to be back in that, now going into year 2? Where do you feel like you are as an assistant coach?
Working with coach and working with our staff is seamless. You know, with Brent and Jamal and myself all being together for 6 years, I guess. You know, the continuity, I think, in college basketball, not just from the players' perspective, but obviously from a staff perspective, is hard to keep. And so that makes it easier to kind of knowing what everybody's strengths and how I can help. You know, where I'm at, you know, obviously digging into recruiting, those kind of things. You know, try to figure out who the kids are and what kind of who will fit in here at Penn State and who can help us win the Big Ten championship.
Eli Rice obviously has experience in the Big Ten. How does that help with this transition coming here as opposed to someone who is transferring and doesn't necessarily have that in this conference?
Yeah, no, it's a good point. You know, we've got guys obviously from other power conferences, but every league is different. You know, every league is refereed differently. The travel is different. The styles of play are different. So having a guy to come in from the league that has knowledge of different teams and how they play, it helps because he can talk to our guys. And again, with 5 returners, they've done it, but you can add him as a returner. So because he understands kind of the ins and outs of the Big Ten, so it's definitely helpful. And it helps now with the younger guys, but it also helps in practice and workouts, those kind of things, kind of moving forward. And then when we get the scout reports, hopefully it really helps us with Nebraska.
What are your expectations for him this year on the court?
Yeah, we have big expectations. You know, I think we've got a lot of depth this year. You know, so where guys fit, and I think we have a lot of versatility. So moving up and down the lineup, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is, not just him specifically, but all those guys. You know, I think we can play a lot of different styles, and he's certainly one of those guys that can fit in with other guys on the court.
What can you tell us about Hudson, given that he last addition to the class and kind of a late riser, I guess, on the recruiting scene? What have kind of been your impressions of him so far here?
Awesome kid, great to be around. When he first got here, the Oilers were still making that playoff run, so it was all about hockey for him. But he's just a great kid, great addition to our family here, great addition to the community and to the school as well. He plays super hard. He only has one speed, which we gotta kind of slow him down a little bit. But there have been days in practice where you can still tell it's already starting to click, and okay, I gotta slow down a little bit. I don't have to go 100 miles an hour, but we'd rather have it that way than have to speed a guy up. So he's going to be a good addition for us. You know, only a freshman, and he's got a lot of basketball ahead of him and a lot of growth. So we're excited that we were able to get him late and add him to that class for sure.
2 more.
Coach, late last season, Mike Rhoades talked a lot about Nick Kern's growth on and off the court. Just this offseason, what have you seen from him heading into his senior year?
He's a senior. It's crazy to think that, you know, we recruited him, you know, to VCU through COVID, so it was all through Zoom. So honestly, the first time I ever met Nick in person was when he showed up for school that fall. So to think how far we've come with him as a basketball player, but as a person, is just tremendous joy as a coach. You know, those are the kids that you'll remember forever, and he's really grown into a leadership role. He grabs guys on the side to practice, things of that nature, and kind of embarks his wisdom in his way to those guys, and it's really special. He's a special kid. He's got a huge heart. He's obviously got a great smile, but his heart and his passion for his teammates and for winning is what drives how well he's done.